So that's just a quick introduction of myself. Maybe you can introduce yourself.
As you already know, my name is Ayham Orfali. I started off as an Android developer back in 2015. I've been developing for mobile, like designing and developing for around 4 years now. I started using Flutter in 2018, like around 2 years. I launched and co-launched more than 10 apps to the store. And I have some open source project on GitHub.
Yeah, nice. So in the last 5 years, if you can tell me what is the proudest thing you've done, like the work that you're most proud of?
Yeah, to be honest, I have done numerous mobile apps, but one I'm really proud of is a library for Flutter I've done last year. It's called the Custom Navigator. It has almost 8 forks and 40 stars on GitHub. A lot of people are using it, and technically what it does is that it allows you to navigate while keeping the bottom navigation on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so this is, like you said, this is something that a lot of people use.
Yeah.
You're really proud of it.
Yes.
So tell me, while working on this, what was the biggest challenge you faced?
Yeah, actually, one of the biggest challenge was the navigator documentation. Since Flutter was somehow new, there weren't any real implementations or documentation to the navigator. So I had to dig in the Flutter code and figure it out myself. That was the biggest challenge for me.
Okay, fair enough. So you've been working on Flutter for how long now?
Around 2 years, I guess.
2 years. Yeah. Okay, so that's like since 2018.
Yes.
That's impressive because Flutter was also launched around that time. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
went really early.
It was in beta.
Okay. So you went in really early and you said, okay, I'm going to work on this. So what made you choose Flutter at that point of time?
Yeah, I was working with a company and we were short on developers. We didn't have any iOS developers at the time. So I said, let's try it. Let's see what would we have. And we actually launched an app in around 1 month, and that was impressive. So that's why I fell in love.
Oh wow! So you launched an app in Flutter for both platforms, Android and iOS, in 1 month.
Yes, it wasn't a big project. It was a small app only for previewing some news, weather, and stuff. But the speed was impressive, to be honest, for both platforms.
Okay, fair enough. So, so now let me ask you this, because you came from developing native Android applications in Java, for example,
Mm-hmm.
and Kotlin, and then you made the transition to Flutter.
Yeah.
So, so what was the transition process like? What did you like about Flutter? What did you not like about Flutter? What do you miss?
Okay. Firstly, what impressed me was the speed. Like, in Android, you need like to code like a lot to get like something like a list view, bottom navigation, or a drawer. Kind of a headache in Android. But in Flutter, I actually did it in one line, literally. Like the drawer, you just put a scaffold, put a drawer in there, some views, and you have your drawer. It was impressive. I was impressed. I was hooked in a second. What I actually miss is the community. Flutter is now catching up, but the Java and Android community, but now Flutter actually is catching up, so it's not that I'm missing it now, And to be honest, I didn't work with Android for around 1.5 years. I'm kind of exclusively with Flutter.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
That's nice to hear. So, one of the challenges I face personally is like these frameworks like React Native or Flutter, they kind of distance you and they abstract the hardware.
Yeah.
Which means that let's say you have to which means that if you have to access the hardware, you either need to use an existing native module, right? But then every operating system would have there would be a specific native module for Android or a specific native module for iOS.
True.
And then getting them to work in a consistent manner is, of course, falls on you, the Flutter dev, which is painful. Or the other hand, you would just have to write something in the native languages from scratch. So
Yeah.
it was never ideal. In this particular case, we have a project where it's very important to access the microphone. So we want to record audio from the device. So what would your approach be in 2020, given that Flutter has moved forward for recording audio from a device?
To be honest, I don't have any experience working with the microphone. I have extensive experience with the camera, but the microphone I've never worked with a recording app. So I'm not sure what you're asking exactly.
No, fair enough. So let's do one thing. Let's say that you are a Flutter dev, right? We have asked you to do a task which you've never done in the past. So feel free to Google right now if you want to search. But if you can come up with some libraries that you would like to use, or if you cannot find the libraries, then if you can suggest how you would create those native modules, that would be a good start. So feel free to Google. I hope you are in front of your computer right now.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so take 2 or 3 minutes. Do all the Googling you want, right? And try to come up with an approach for me. Take 5 minutes, okay? And try to come up with an approach for me of how you would handle this challenge.
Okay, sure. Can you exactly tell me what are we recording?
Okay. So at the most basic, so there are many levels. Let's start with the first level. The simplest level is that we want to record a piece of audio on press of a button. So while the button is pressed, the person will speak and we'll record that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm seeing 2 libraries, mic stream and Flutter sound. Can you hear me? There's a package called Flutter sound. It sounds mature enough. Yeah, for the first level, yeah, the library sounds mature enough and can do the work we want it to do.
Okay, so can you justify what you said? Why do you think it's mature enough?
Firstly, there's a lot of likes. The popularity is at around 95%. It's already on version 5. The changelog has a lot of, versions. And the example seems legit. But, as always, you need to test.
Right. Okay. So if you were to if you are in a position that you have to evaluate these options, how would you go about doing that?
Yeah, firstly, I go to the GitHub, go to the issues, see if there's any big issues, just to grab some taste of the package. Then I'll make a quick project, test the package, and see what it can do.
Okay. Let's go level deeper. So let's say that the package is great, but it doesn't do one thing that you wanted to do. Okay, and now if you were to fork this project and make your own, then of course you would have to work on native code, right?
I guess yes.
So what would your evaluation process be for the native code?
Evaluation process for the native code? What exactly do you mean?
I mean, let's say that I ask you to build this application which analyzes the audio stream real time. Okay?
Yeah.
And let's say that the Flutter package that you use doesn't have this ability to expose the binary data, and you have to now extend the Swift code and the Kotlin code to make sure that you make available to the consumer of the package the binary stream in Flutter. So you have to add on these things to your Android and iOS implementations. So if that was the requirement, how would you evaluate the package?
I don't have practical experience with that, but like the hero animation. Once the animation when transition from page to page, once it didn't do all I want, so I dig into the code, I forked the Flutter project, and I changed what I want to change, and voila, it did what I want. But for bridging between the native code and the Flutter code, I still didn't work with that, to be honest.
No, fair enough.
But it's not that big of a deal. I think it's nothing. It's not a big deal. You can always learn it.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's fine that you haven't done a particular thing, with experience, of course, you will. So that's not a problem. And thank you for your answer. And you're being so honest. I think that's good as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, thank you.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk a bit about the application design architecture. So one of the most common topics of debate are basically whether the components of the widgets should be stateless or stateful, right?
Yeah.
There's like this whole functional programming drive which wants to do only stateless, and then there is this other traditional programming which wants to do stateful.
True.
So where do you stand on this? Like, do you prefer to use stateless, or states are fine?
Actually, it really depends on what I'm exactly doing. So if I'm only doing like a text widget that's like only a label, so that doesn't have to be a stateful widget. Just be a stateless. No one cares. But actually, a stateful widget have a lot of functionality. You can mutate it, and it's kind of even more efficient. So since it has a dispose function, so yeah, I only will use stateless if it's a simple widget. That would be my answer.
Fair enough. I like your answer where you say it depends on what the use case is, and then you make a decision. I think that's fine. That's actually good that you're not religious about I have to use this or I have to.
No, not at all.